Hello there, and welcome to the Pooh Finger Podcast with me, Wayne Cooper, and Mr. Neal.
Hello.
Hello there. And over in the corner, if his mum is the final boss, she'll sit on your face if you lost. It's Campaign.
Hello.
If you sat on the throne, you gotta go fast. Helping along with the Pooh Finger Podcast. We talk a lot of shit, why don't you listen and see? Now you're fingering with Camp with me. If you're on the job and you don't want to last, just think of the guys at the Pooh Finger Podcast. So play along at home, and if you like what we do, like and subscribe and follow the Pooh. Like and subscribe with the finger right up the bum.
Before we start the show and introduce what the topic is tonight, I'm just going to explain what's going to go down for the next 3 episodes. Because in case you hadn't noticed, we're very much near episode 100 of the Pooh Finger Podcast. Pretty monumental landmark in podcasting history for us to make it to 100. Which means we've been doing it for 2 years, motherfuckers!
Woo!
Yeah. But there's been things that we've missed out on. And we thought, seeing as we've got 3 episodes left until the big episode 100 extravaganza that's going to be going down, then we're going to take an episode each to pick the theme and pick something that we've not yet covered in both series of the Pooh Finger Podcast. And we're going to run with it. So whoever picks the theme also hosts the quiz, and so on and so forth.
Makes sense to me.
Yep.
Yeah, so unlike our usual ways of basing an episode around a date or an event or some shit that's going on that's popular, we're just going to do whatever the fuck we like. Because we're nearly at episode 100, bitches.
Fucking freeballing this shit.
Fuck yeah. So this week, we're talking about final bosses in video games. It's a Mr. Neal pick.
It is my pick.
So stick around for a Q&A-ness. And without further ado, let's get on with this poo.
Woo-doo-doo-doo.
Woo-doo-doo. The greatest of all time is what we're gonna choose. Which one is the best and which ones are just poo? The greatest final bosses of all time! The Boots!
Nice.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's right, bitches. I'm guessing we've all picked our favourite final bosses.
We have.
Well,
I have.
Alrighty then. To paraphrase a great man. Go for it then, Cat.
Do you want to sign for this?
Wait. Oh, I'm so fucking slow. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Electrocutioner in Batman Origins.
Yes. I don't
Right.
know who that one.
Yeah.
What that one is, but
It's
go
just
with
one
that.
button press.
Ooh.
oh right.
Ooh.
You literally press hit and you kick him in the throat and he's down.
Yeah. Oh, Deathstroke Tank Battle.
Yeah, that one was dog shit.
Okay, one of them. Then.
Yeah, that'll do. Right.
One of the shit Batman ones.
1.
Hey! So I've got 2, but they're from the same franchise.
Okay.
So I think my all-time favourite one is Micah from Red Dead Redemption 2.
I was thinking that fucking rap.
The ultimate fucking arsehole that everybody hates. He's kind of a boss because, spoiler alert, he's the one that kills your character. But yeah, that final battle, depending which way you play it, yeah?
Spoiler alert, CB kills your character.
Yeah, but also Micah giving
But
you
also,
a pasting.
yeah.
And if you have the alternate plays as well, there's somewhere he executes you.
Yeah.
Like, oh
Shit.
man. Yeah. Fucking horrific. Shoots Arthur in the back of the head.
Fucking hell.
But if you do the ending I got was when he had the laying on the rock looking to the west, like you said earlier on in the game, and it was all peaceful and shit. Like, you'd beaten had a fist fight with Micah.
Yeah.
But what's his face? Fucking
Dutch.
Dutch rolls in and breaks it up, doesn't he, and takes Micah away. Because that fight, it was so rewarding.
Yeah.
Beat the shit and get some fucking bombs in, even though like your characters suffered and you know you're dying of TB anyway.
Yeah.
And you've just had this big gun battle going up the mountain, and you're being chased up there by the popo. And you get that into that fist fight with Micah, and like it's always been him lead, like he's the rat all along and everything, and it's just you get to beat the shit out of him.
Fucking rat.
Yeah, and like just and like even though he paced you till you die, yeah, just to get them few hits in, like, they were so satisfying.
Orgasmic.
That game was just so amazingly written, and I class Micah as a final boss. And he is my favourite. But the other one I was going to go for, my second choice, was the end of Red Dead Redemption 1. Spoiler alert. Because you've had this FBI, the federal agent.
Yeah.
Pinkertons.
Yeah, no, it's the federal agent, not the Pinkertons.
Oh, okay.
They employ the Pinkertons.
Right, okay.
But you've been doing dirty work for him all this time, and it's just been building up where you're like, I'm so ready to kill this fucker. Like, I'm going to shoot him in the face. Like, he's such a prick, but he's got my family. And then you get to the end, and you've got your family back, and and you're in the barn. You've got to usher them out.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, you're like, you go. I'm going to buy you some time. And you kick those barn doors open, and there's like 20 agents out front. And you just go into Deadeye. He's the first one that's getting the fucking cross on the forehead, like, oof.
Yeah, one between the eyes.
I'm taking at least him with me.
Yeah.
I managed to get like 4 or 5 others before you get fucking riddled with bullets. You're like, boom, 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 like fucking. Oh man, it's so satisfying. Even though it's inevitable that you die, there's no way you can win these games. Like you're ultimately like, I'm gonna die. But so well done.
Just going back to what you were saying about RDR2 with Micah.
You sounded like an old American cartoon person laughing. RDR. RDR.
That's actually a Simpsons episode, ain't it, with Bart and the chemistry class.
RDRR.
Yeah, close enough. But yeah, I know just what you mean now about going those final few licks in on Micah, because basically, if you do play the game with high honour, you're going through, and it's a redemption arc, you know, it's going from him being an outlaw, but he's starting to come round to the ways and be a nicer guy and stuff like that. You can donate to stuff and whatever. And yeah, you sort of feel like you've been cheated at the end of it. Like, you're going out by TB and all that bad shit's happening, and the fucking rat. And, you know, and yeah, and it's so good just to get that last couple of punches in.
Do you know the most frustrating thing about that game, though?
God.
Is that they force you to do the mission where you have to rescue Micah from hanging in Strawberry.
Yeah.
It's like you can't progress the story. I literally got to that point and they did everything else in the game.
Yeah, trying to run the clock out.
Yeah, so that I didn't
hanging.
have to get him out of that prison.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a fucking arsehole. I hate him so much.
Yeah.
Amy did the same thing as well on her second playthrough. she just did everything but rescue Micah. So if only you could fucking watch him hang. Like, and have the gang caught in a different way. Still have the gang get caught later on.
Yeah.
Just you've not got that dickhead fucking making things worse. You can have someone else to hate.
Yeah.
I did find it quite funny. Someone's modded the PC version, and they've got turned somewhat just a generic hobo character, let's say, into Micah, and like everyone on the server, it like just runs around and just starts stomping on him. it's like something out of American History X or something. It's gruesome.
Fire to him. And, yeah. No, it's got to be done. He's such an arsehole.
See, I didn't get that far into it, but I got far enough to fucking start to hate him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's such a bad end.
Amy got an ending where if you do the low honour ending, which I think is where he executes you, you stab his eye out as Arthur. Like, you stab his eye out, and then when you're playing as... spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
Playing as John in the epilogue.
Yeah. It's the bit where you have the 3-way dance, isn't it?
Yeah, you get
Micah and Dutch.
the standoff at the end on the hill. Yeah, and you got old Micah and old Dutch, and in that he's got an eye patch because he's only got one eye. Yeah, man. So, what an awesome game. Yeah, I'm going with Micah. He's the ultimate final boss for me. That's my pick. Mofos.
It's a good pick because he's such a little bastard.
Such a dickhead.
It was on my list.
Just the way he treats everyone, the way he talks. Such an arsehole.
Such a
so
rat.
selfish. He's a rat.
Oh,
Fucking wet rat.
oh, here we go. Fucking go.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. 1.
Hey,
Hey,
Mr.
that's
Neal.
Oh shit! I've got 4 in my head right now.
Oh, Tom's rather die again.
You got Thor in your head right now.
Well, he is one
You're
of them.
thinking sexy thoughts about Thor.
He is one of them, genuinely. Yeah, go on then. Roll the die for me.
Got him. You got them numbered in your head?
Yes.
2.
2. Okay. Interesting.
Ooh.
So, my pick now technically isn't really an end boss,
Oh.
but it kind of is at the same time because it was the end of a Fortnite event.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really interesting. So in season 2, I think chapter 3 or 4, they did a Marvel crossover where
Alright.
Marvel took over the island, and then a lot of the drops you had were like Marvel themes. So you had like you had Stark Industries was a factory you can drop into,
Cool.
and it had Iron Man roaming around, and you can like try and kill him to get his gauntlets and shit. Doom had a castle.
Nice.
Yep. He was fucking so hard to kill. It was ridiculous. But in the background, so way off in the corner of the map, was Galactus.
Ah.
Yeah.
And as the weeks went on, as the chapter progressed, he got closer and closer.
Awesome.
And then the last event was Galactus fucking rises and he's going to come and eat the planet.
In there.
And you got to team up with all the superheroes and stuff to like stop him from eating the planet. And it was fucking incredible. It was honestly one of the best things I've ever played.
Really?
And it was very much on rails. So like you couldn't really deviate, but it actually gave you control. So a lot of the Fortnite events before were almost like not quite videos that played out, but like you just watched the thing happen.
Right,
So there's
you're
one
a
where,
spectator.
yeah, so you're kind of just like floating around or you're running around and like shit's happening. And this was the first one where you actually took control and you were taking part in it. So it starts off and he fucking comes over and he's like reaching forward and all shit's breaking up. And then Tony Stark comes and he like whisks you away to a field full of battle buses that is kitted out with like cannons and shit.
Awesome.
So you fly in a battle bus with these cannons. You got to shoot all these like aliens that are coming down because he's like sending minions out. And you got fucking Iron Man flying next to you, Thor on the other side, fucking Wolverine's hopping from bus to bus, just fucking slashing the shit out of all these drones.
Oh, that's well
And you're
cool.
just blowing all this shit away, and you got like an AC/DC like track just blaring over the top. And you're like, this is fucking awesome. And then like your bus blows up and you fall in, and like Wolverine grabs you and like throws you, and then you start like fucking up loads of other stuff. And then you almost do a trench run as you're going up his arm because you get into another battle bus. So it's like a Star Wars trench run, and you gotta like blow these nodes and shit. So like he pulls his hand away. It was fucking awesome. It was honestly so cool. And like as you're doing it, all the other like characters are there. So you had like all the Avenger characters and Marvel characters, but then you also had like the Fortnite ones. So you had like the goldfish, and he's running up with his machine gun, fucking, and Peely, the banana, and stuff. Like it
That
was
sounds really fun.
It was awesome. It was so good, and it just played out. And yeah, Galactus, he like pulls into the core of the planet and pulls out like this orb, which is what's keeping everything trapped. But like he destroys it as you like kill him, and then like that basically like blows up the planet. Then it like reforms, and it had bits of all the other old chapters. So you had like different drops and shit. Like it reformed the map.
All right.
And just how they incorporated this like end event.
Gave him a chance to have a little rejig. And
Yeah, like they just like restarted for the new chapter.
That's clever
But
shit.
it was so fucking good, and just the run up as he's, like you're playing for weeks, and you're like, fucking Galactus is getting closer. That's well creepy. It's just getting each week just a little bit closer, a little bit bigger, a bit bigger. And yeah, you had all the other characters, and it was fucking awesome. It was so
Sounds really
good.
fun. Like, because I dismiss Fortnite because I'm really not very good at it.
Yeah.
Same.
And I'm not very good at massive multiplayer online games.
Not
or
the same.
MMOs, as the kids say.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, because I played it very early on, like when it first came out as a free download and shit, and with all, I was terrible at it.
Yeah.
I fucking hated it. But yeah, all these events and shit, because they get advertised really well. They've got so much
the
money.
marketing's fantastic.
They've made so much money from that one game.
And they've got a bit of a Marvel like MCU vibe going on, and they've got one guy that's written the entire story. So he's like chapters and chapters ahead, and he like teases bits, and he does comics with like DC as well. So they do like Fortnite crossovers, and he's a part of everything that Fortnite's part of.
Oh, really?
A guy called Donald Mustard, and it is he's so creative.
What a name!
Yeah,
What a name!
Yeah.
It's
It was
legend.
Donald Mustard in the Fortnite arena.
Shout out if you're listening.
Clean us out.
But like his crossover with DC, the books for that was really good. Fucking this rift appears in Gotham, and Batman's like, what the fuck? Harley jumps straight in. So he like jumps in after her, and like a few of the characters get pulled in. Then it explains about the loop, like Batman's figuring out how like every 24 minutes everything resets.
Right.
But he can't.
Because that's how
talk.
long a game like goes. Yeah, and he can't talk because none of the characters can speak. And he's like, what the fuck? And yeah, he's like finding it out throughout the issues. And he's having to like engrave things in batarangs and leave them around the map so you can find them later. And he's like, oh, this is what happened on the previous run. And like, it's fucking so clever. And yeah, they do it with the Marvel stuff as well.
Yeah.
Just going back to what you were saying earlier about the Marvel side of a crossover.
Yeah.
One thing that surprises me is that a thing called a battle bus isn't already equipped with cannons.
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
No, it's got balloons on it.
Should be called a battalion bus, technically.
Yeah.
And the funny thing,
The well-known offensive weapon, the balloon.
enough British people in particular complained that in the early seasons you couldn't thank the bus driver. Like before you jump out, yeah. So they added it in. When you're on the battle bus, if you press the emote button, like down on the D-pad, yeah, you thank the bus driver. Like if you jump off,
Thank you, driver. Thank you, driver.
and then you jump off to your death. But yeah, that event was just fucking. It was so good. Honestly, it was fantastic. Best one they've ever done.
That
It
sounds
was
really
so involved.
fun.
Like there was other bits involved with it as well that I'm missing because off the top of my head I can't quite remember them. But remember the main thing is just zipping around fucking Galactus, with AC/DC blaring with Iron Man. Yeah, Wolverine's hopping from that bit was awesome. It's just that fucking
That sounds
full-on
really
berserker
cool.
mode.
Yeah.
And so, like, from a player perspective, so you're playing with other people during these events.
Yeah.
So they're all seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
So you're all in the same bus. How many people in a bus?
Well, everyone has their own bus.
Oh, everyone has their own
Yeah.
bus. So, oh,
The
right.
fuel economy is fucking wild in this game.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see,
Yeah.
like, try and picture how it's actually played with multiple people. Because there's a single player experience. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It very much is single player. Like you don't have to interact with the others.
Yeah.
Like you dick
You're not
around with
against
them
each other,
Like
you-
before
you
it
can lone wolf.
starts, when you're all like on the map, you're just fucking around. Like, but you can't kill each other because that'd be well shit, wouldn't it? If you finally get into a lobby and you get
Yeah.
killed, and I can't see it now. So they turn all that off. So you just you're using all your emotes and shit. You're dancing around with people.
So it's just co-op story mode.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. That sounds appealing to me. Like, I'd play that.
Yeah.
Play the shit out of that.
But honestly, it was so fucking good. Like some of the events they've done, but they were incredible. But that one was the best. That one was really good.
It's the building side of it that I don't get. I'm no good with
Yeah,
that
that's
sort of
what
shit.
was fucking me over with it.
Yeah, they do have a zero build mode, which is what I play now, where there's no building at all.
Well,
And that's a completely different
Just
game.
Battlegrounds then, isn't it?
Not far off.
Fortnite Battlegrounds.
Yeah, I'll do.
Oh, that's fucking hard as shit as well, man.
Yeah. It is hard.
I'm not good at them games.
I've not played much at all the past few seasons because it has been a bit shit. They've just done a Mad Max one.
Ooh.
But when you're playing solos, you can't drive and shoot at the same time, so it just got really fucking hard. And all the cars were really overpowered.
What are they?
Yeah, so it was proper shit. But they're doing a Marvel one now, where Doctor Doom's taken over, and basically he's fucking just killed
What,
everyone.
Battlegrounds? Or in Fortnite still?
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah,
Oh, so they did a Mad Max Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, that's good. Sorry, I was still thinking Battlegrounds for some reason. I was like, really?
Fortnite. Yeah.
Oh, right. That sounds... Yeah, because I've seen on Reddit someone say Doctor Doom's fucking twisted. Like,
Yeah,
'cause
this one's proper
he's got
fucked up.
trophies and, like, his throne's made out of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, crumbled thing body.
He's got... There's one where he's got like a... It says Sue Storm, and it's like an empty case with a chair in the middle.
Yeah.
She's invisible, but like, yeah, she's like dead in there.
And Reed Richards is tied up in a ball.
Yeah. He's just floating around.
In a case.
Johnny Storm's heart is in his fireplace.
Yeah.
Like, it's properly twisted. He's got Ultron's head. Yeah, just all these different like trophies.
Is that what it is? Like
sounds
his
cool.
God Emperor Doom sort of bit,
A little bit, yeah.
area. Yeah.
But in his
Era.
castle, there's a secret room you can find if you like smash a bookcase, and it's full of like Iron Man posters.
Oh,
Or,
really?
like Stark Industries stuff.
That's
pretty
really cool. For those not in the know, that's a nod to Robert Downey Jr. now playing Doctor Doom in the MCU. Cannot wait.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be fucking amazing.
I don't know, actually, because I've watched Endgame this week, and I was like, fuck, that is such a good send-off for RDJ and for Tony Stark. Like, they're really risking it, bringing him back.
But he's not playing Tony Stark.
He is, though.
He's not, though.
It's a Tony Stark variant.
I reckon he's going to full on Kirk Lazarus this shit. And he's going to be an entirely different character. You're not even going to... I think what he's going to do is pull off the ultimate genius move that no one in Hollywood would ever try. And that's to play one of the most famous heroes and the most famous villain, but have them played so differently, you're not going to be able to tell. And you're going to be like, which one was better?
Yeah.
Tony Stark or Doctor Doom, I don't know. And I think he's going to do that, and I think he's going to pull it off. That's my prediction.
See, I don't know. I want him to do that. I want him to pull it off, but I do think that I am starting to now lean towards Mill that they're making a mistake bringing him back.
I reckon it'll be alright.
I think they should have gone with a Victor Von Doom. Get Cillian Murphy. Everyone wanted that. I reckon he would have been a good one because he's quite sinister.
He is good at being sinister, but I want to see Downey Jr. knock it out the park.
Yeah, I want him to. I really do.
Yeah, it all depends on the writers,
Yeah.
ultimately, and the Feige, whether they're going to make him a Stark variant that was
And
bad.
They have got
That would be shit.
they've got the good writers back. They've basically got the Avengers team back.
Yeah, I know they're trying to swerve the Kang thing, and this is going to, that was a good announcement to swear. So everyone's forgot about Kang.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Doom. And I just hope they don't fucking write him as a variant of Tony Stark.
But he has also only signed up for 2 movies.
That's fine, the 2 Avengers movies.
So, wonder how... Yeah, but saying that, Thanos was only in 2, weren't he, really?
Yeah. And he could become God Doom in the last one.
Yeah.
And all the heroes have to defeat him. Fantastic Four, X-Men. Bring them all back. Bring them all in, even.
Yeah.
They could make it as big as Endgame.
I'm looking forward to the Fantastic Four movie. Because they're doing it like a 60s. It's like a 60s vibe, but kind of future at the same time. It's like Jetsons.
I'm guessing they're going to
That sounds pretty interesting.
have it. It'll just be a different multiverse, won't it?
Yeah.
And somehow they're going to join ours. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're
cutting into time.
Cutting into time.
Yeah, so
I'm running
mine
out of power.
Is the Galactus end event of Fortnite Chapter 2 something?
Nice. Right, I suppose we best roll the die for camp.
Go on then.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you. 1. Lucky me. Right. So, I've actually gone for an end boss, basically. And my choice is the Tyrant from Resident Evil 1.
Ooh, the Tyrant.
Yeah. Only because it's not so much the boss himself, although I have got my reasons for it. It's more the thing that happens about 30 seconds beforehand. And what that is basically you can't save until a little bit before this. It's about maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes gameplay beforehand. But it's the last time you can save. Then you meet up with the other character you could choose at the start of the game. So it's either Chris or Jill. No, hang on. No, it is right. It is Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Or was it Claire?
And
She's
shit games.
two, I think.
I thought Jill was... No, I'm thinking of 3. No, you're right.
Okay. Yeah,
We'll go with that.
Jill as well. Yeah, anyway. Claire's Resident Evil 2 Code Veronica. Right, that's
So
it,
you meet
yeah.
up with the other character.
Yeah, you meet up with the other character that you're going to play as. You could play as. And it gives you the option to give them some of your weaponry or your supplies, basically. And you think, oh, okay, I'm going to need them later on for the section with that character. So you do, and you give them like a good couple of guns or something like that, or a crossbow with explosive bolts or something stupid, a couple of green herbs, and then you go, right, I'm going to grab this door. And you do. And that's it. That's the last battle. with the tyrant, and you've just given away half your best kit to your mate for no reason at all. So, yeah, the tyrant just pops up through the roof, and you basically have the option of trying to shoot it with the pistol where you've got and all 6 rounds of ammo, because, again, you've just donated half of it. Also using your knife. Both of these options will cause your inevitable death. The other option is to just keep running and running and running in a figure-of-8 section around the rooftop, how it's laid out, avoiding the tyrant until about 30 seconds remain on the timer, and your partner, who has now not only fucked off with your kit, has also got into a helicopter, and he's just remembered he's got a fucking rocket launcher, but he can't fire it from up there where it makes more sense. What he does, he chucks it down onto the roof right next to the tyrant, and you've got like 15 seconds left at this point, because the time is still going in the cutscene. You've got 15 seconds to do this figure-of-8 thing again, pick up the fucking rocket launcher, turn, hope he's not like already in your face about to claw you to death, fire this rocket launcher, and then, if you're lucky, you win the game, and all's well and good. But it's just such a ball ache because of that. So it's a bit of a tough one, because as I say, it's...
So why is that your favourite if it's it's fucking annoying? That sounds well annoying.
It sounds really tense.
Well, that's it. We didn't necessarily go for like... I didn't probably chose whether it's going to be an annoying one or a favourite one or anything like that. But I prefer this one, even though it's a little bit like... he's got his heart exposed, and you think, oh, I'm just going to shoot the heart. It's like, no, it's just a generic body shot, and it doesn't do anything. But...
Maybe you're shit at shooting, man.
That as well.
That game's so hard to shoot in as well.
The following ones, though, where you get like an equivalent of a tyrant. So, for example, in Resident Evil 3, you get the Nemesis, which basically is...
I like Nemesis, he's cool.
It wasn't bad, I'll give him that. But the reason I don't like him is because he would just turn up out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
And it would be very fucking terrifying.
I preferred him to Mr. X.
Now, this is the other one. Yeah, Mr. X, I feel, turned into more of a comedy character. A, because of the memes, which were all hilarious.
And
every
the mod
single
where
one.
you can turn him into Thomas the Tank Engine.
That is absolutely golden. You just hear, like, round the corner. Choo choo. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it.
So what's your favourite?
Well, this is... I'm going to have to say my favourite, even though it fucks me off, because, again, I didn't know we'd chosen favourite or...
Well, it's the greatest final boss of all time, man. It's self-explanatory.
Oh, okay. Well, it kind of fits in anyway. But for me, yeah, my choice is the tyrant from Resident Evil 1. But again, it's not necessarily that. It's like 5 seconds before it. That's the bit that fucks me off.
It does sound like a bit of a shitter that you get fooled into giving away all your best shit.
Yeah, if you play it again, can you pick not to?
Yeah, you just keep all your stuff this time. But it's like, what's the point of that? I know what's going to happen. I know.
Well, yeah.
Because even in that case, like, you have to be very lucky. You got to have like as much ammo as you can, and just like keep unloading into it. And if you're lucky, it drops him. But he still chucks down the rocket launcher anyway.
Yeah, so why bother shooting him? Unless you can time it so that you can make sure he's downed for when the cutscene.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He drops to like one knee sort of thing. Yeah, so you can use that to stop him. But if you've got a pistol or your lucky knife. You're doing shit. You're doing nothing.
So it's ultimately pointless having ammo. Anyway, you might as well give that dude all your ammo. Because you don't need it if you're just going to run around in a figure of 8.
Depends on what you got, because if you get the, what's it called? Magnum 357? Whatever it is. Colt Python, that's it. Yeah, that will drop him. But I don't think you get a crossbow later on or something like that, possibly. No, just dropping down to one knee.
Yeah, but what's the point if you don't need to do that?
Well,
because it makes it easier to get the bazooka at the end.
Yeah, so you can get him near a corner and just like blah blah blah, dropping down to one knee. He stops to like get his breath and recover.
Get the bazooka.
Yeah.
Right, got you.
Turn around. Pew.
Yeah. So I never got too far in Resident Evil games because I was young. They were scary. I did play quite a bit of 3 though. That one wasn't as bad.
Yeah, as I say, that one was alright, but it's where you get like, you're in your safe zone or whatever, and you think, oh, that's all well and good. And then there's only one of them where he does it, I think. But yeah, it's like, oh shit, Nemesis just turns up and just walks through a wall into your safe zone. You're like, oh no.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of Resident Evil games.
I hated the lickers. They really freaked me out.
It was the spiders from number 1 that did me.
Spiders.
Just like, you think, what's his name? Sorry?
Melvin.
You think Melvin's a big boy. Yeah. He's
For the listener, Melvin is my pet tarantula that lives inside the Pooh Finger Studios.
you say
with me.
pet. He has no master.
Yeah, I'm his bitch. Clearly.
Yeah.
So you're picking the Tyrant from
Yes.
Resident Evil 2. 1.
Yeah.
Okay, cool bees. Let's pick a winner then. A 1, 2, 3. In the place to be. Is it Micah? Is it Galactus? Or is it Camp's shit one?
Go on, what is it?
The Tyrant from Resident Evil 1.
Thank you.
4.
None of them.
No,
We didn't assign a number 4.
we did.
Micah again. Because he's such a shit. He needs to be put in twice.
Fucking
Give it a
right.
reroll then, fuck it.
4.
Fucking Deathstroke.
4.
1.
1.
Hey, Micah. I told you he's a shitbag. Yeah, well, I suppose he's... I don't know, is he... People, if you're outraged that I've picked Micah as a final boss, go fuck yourselves, because I don't really care.
It's our podcast, we do what we want.
Yeah, he is the greatest final boss of all time. And everyone who's played that game and has gotten the satisfaction of punching Micah in the face, eventually, after all that time, you'll understand.
Yeah, it's satisfying. It's worth doing it just for that.
Yeah. So, what's your favourite final boss? Let us know.
Play along at home.
Play along at home.
Play along at home.
It is quizzy time, so please don't make a fuss. We're all having fun with the Q&A-ness. Let's head on.
What?
Wrong hole.
Welcome on and all to the Q&A list. I'm keeping that intro. That's been...
No, I'm not going to keep that in. Let's head on over to the Q&A-ness.
Keep that one in. So he dies at the end of it.
So yeah, welcome everyone to the Q&A list, the Quainus, if you will. I have devised a quiz that contains 12 questions.
Just quickly, if he doesn't make it, do I win by default?
Yes.
Or do I still have to answer more questions?
Oh, we'll still do the questions for the
Well,
content.
yeah, of
but
course, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 12 questions, all straightforward questions. I'm going to ask you a question, and whoever buzzes in can give an answer.
Oh, that means we need buzzers.
We do need buzzers. Do we have buzzers this week?
Apparently we do.
We do.
Okay, so I'm going to guess we start with Wayne.
I'm a boss bitch.
Boss bitch. And Kempin.
I'm a child molester.
Fucking hell, Cap.
The fuck? Okay.
You want to keep that buzzer?
Nah, I don't think I will.
It's funny, knowing how that's recorded, you have to say quite loudly into that microphone. And often, Kempin's one's quite quiet, because obviously he's saying some heinous shit, but that comes through loud and clear. So you must have kind of belted that when you...
It took a couple of takes.
even
Singing
funnier.
child molester.
Louder and louder.
And it was this afternoon, and my neighbour was in his garden, so I was heard. But hey ho, it's all for the Pooh Finger Pod. Would you like to change your buzzer, Cap?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Right.
Right, we're
I'm
recording.
using it. I using that one.
Timer's back on. And we're back. Camp has got a new buzzer. Camp.
I'm not using that one.
Why not?
Because, and I'll just please say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not recording this one, but it's somehow making a
That's
comeback.
a song by Bruce Springsteen, aka The Boss. It's all in keeping with the theme, man. I'm a boss bitch, you're the boss.
Oh, you know what? Go on. Go on.
Go on, you're eating into time, man.
Should we try these buzzers out? So we've
Yeah.
got boss bitch, and we've got the boss. Oh, Right. Question 1. Are we ready? That isn't the question for 1. Are we ready for question 1?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Brilliant. So question 1 is, who is the main boss in The Legend of Zelda?
Ganondorf.
Correct.
I'm going to lose this.
I would have also accepted Ganon, but yeah, Ganondorf is the correct term.
I'm going to lose hard because I know nothing about video games apart from Assassin's Creed.
I've tried to pick some slightly easier ones,
Okay, good.
but it is one of my quizzes, so it could be really fucking
yeah,
hard.
this is going to be solid for me.
Speaking of solid, in Metal Gear Solid,
Solid Snake.
no,
He's not a boss. Revolver Ocelot.
no,
Ah. Okay,
there is
carry
a
on.
boss in the game called Psycho Mantis who reads your inputs through the controller. What else does he read?
Your memory card.
Correct. So as you're playing, he taunts you by reading your memory card, and it's like, oh, so you like to play RPGs, like a little nerd, and all this stuff, and it's like, what the fuck?
You like snowboarding, eh? Because you played like Cool Borders too.
Yeah. It's proper creepy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And how you beat him is you have to put
Use
the controller
too.
in
Yeah.
controller
I know
2,
that.
and then he
I
can't read your
never played
inputs.
it.
Fucking genius. Absolute genius.
One for me was later on in the game when you had to find a frequency to call Merylon.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It's actually on the back of the game case. But if you got the platinum game case or whatever it was, they changed the back cover so it's not on there.
See,
Oh, what?
funny story, I rented that game from Video Box, and they had their own cases, so it didn't come with that.
So how do you figure it out then? You just can't.
I didn't.
Oh,
and then I rented
what?
it again, and someone wrote a little note and put it in the case.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, that's good. That's
Kudos
sound.
to that
Yeah.
that person there. They scored major cool points for doing that.
Yeah.
Right, question 3. This is quite a hard one, but it's a good question.
Okay.
Which PS2 game consists only of boss battles? Do you want a hint?
Oh.
Oh. No, it's PS2. Never scratch that.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
please.
Hang on.
Oh.
The Shadow of a Colossus.
Correct.
Oh.
So the hint was going to be it has 16 Colossus beasts to slay.
That's handy because I thought it was only 13.
I never played that game. I always wanted to, though. It does look really
It's beautiful.
good.
It's
like
really
the
good. It's sad though.
See, I don't want to be sad when I'm playing games.
But yeah, you have to go around and there's just these giant like beasts that were like made of stone, and you got to like climb up them as they're trying to like shake you off, and you got to get the certain points.
Cool.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's pretty wild. Question number 4. Who is the final boss in the Punch-Out series?
Oh. No. I pressed it too early, sorry. But,
So the Nintendo boxing game Punch-Out.
Yeah.
oh.
I'm going to say Mike Tyson.
Correct.
Ah.
Yes, I'm on the board. I'm on the fucking board, bitches. I'm coming for your ass now, cunt.
Okay.
Was it because I said series? Did that throw you off?
No, I just got my name a bit wrong.
So I was thinking, oh shit, no, do you play as Mike Tyson? But no.
No, he's the last guy. He's fucking really hard to beat as well. Really
as
tough.
it should be.
Yeah. He does literally like one bomb you as well.
Nice.
It's pretty brutal. Right, question number 5. Speaking of Spider-Man, who is the first boss you fight?
Oh shit. In the first one,
Yes.
was it Rhino?
How long's he got? How long's he got?
Incorrect, so I'm going to pass it over.
Kingpin.
Correct.
Oh, yes,
AKA
of course.
Wilson
I
Fisk.
immediately went to Spider-Man 2. My brain just went Sandman.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah. No, Rhino was Miles Morales.
yeah, Miles Morales. Yeah.
Question number 6. This one is hard, and I didn't know it. So
Okay.
if you guys haven't done any research, I don't think you're going to
I've
get this
done
one.
zero
Ooh.
research.
A little bit.
What was the first ever video game boss?
Oh. Boss.
Yes.
Oh.
It's from a
no.
game in 1975.
Did I get a point if I name the game?
Yeah?
Was it Elite?
No.
You did buzz in anyway, bitch.
Okay.
But you were wrong.
Was it Tetris?
It was not.
Ah.
So it predates all that, because I initially thought it was Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's not. It's set before that. So the game it's from is D&D, Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
They had a video game version on something called a Plateau or Plato. Don't know what that is.
Oh, never heard of it.
Never heard of it? Should we pass on that one?
Yeah,
It was
fuck that.
The Golden Dragon.
Oh, I thought D&D was the answer.
Oh, yeah.
The boss was the Golden Dragon
Oh, right,
from
the
D&D.
name of the boss. Oh,
I can't
okay.
remember the name of the dragon in the current thing. Anyway, yeah.
Question 7. You're definitely going to get this one. I'd be surprised if you didn't. In Final Fantasy 7,
Oh.
what is Sephiroth's song called? Incorrect.
I'm almost thinking this is a trick question, but is it One Winged Angel?
It is One Winged Angel.
Yeah.
Not One Winged.
Sephiroth's song.
Yeah.
Question number 8. Fastest finger first. Speaking of Spider-Man Miles Morales, who is the first boss you fight? You got it in there.
Oh.
Righto.
Correct.
Yes! I'm coming for you, Cam. You can't escape
Yeah.
me.
I'll see you.
Alright, so we're on question 9.
9!
And we're doing very good for time. So I'm going to read this one really slow.
Okay.
Who is the end boss in Street Fighter 2?
Bison.
Correct.
Which release? US or European?
Both.
No, because we had a Japanese one, the names were different for some of them. So like Balrog was actually.
Ah,
I'm-
fucking
no,
tomato,
you're
tomato,
correct.
you
No, no.
fucking pedantic motherfucker.
No, you're correct. I'm not denying that. I was
Trying
just
to
saying.
weasel me out of a point just because you're winning
No,
for
I'm just.
once.
I'm saying you're right.
Well, I'm not perfect, alright. I
just
don't know
offering some
everything.
knowledge.
I just know most things.
No worries.
When it comes to specific bosses, I've not got a clue.
Yeah, M. Bison, correct.
Yes.
Question number 10. Who is the final boss in Star Wars The Force Unleashed?
Darth Vader.
Correct.
Oh, what a trick question.
Yeah, I did too.
Now remember, I've
I
tried
was
to go for a
questioning
more
myself
simpler
then.
quiz.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because I normally go overboard and it'll be 12 questions of what's this in D&D 1975 on the player type.
Who first programmed the third level?
Penultimate question.
Ooh.
The second from last.
Oh,
Perennial
that's what that
question.
means.
Yes. So this one is from an absolute sleeper of a game that everyone needs to play, and I fucking love it. Who is the final boss in Astro's Playroom?
Oh. No, sorry. Oh.
Oh,
Don't tell me you've not played Astro's Playroom.
I haven't. I've completed it. It's not the T-Rex, is
It
it?
is the T-Rex. It's the PlayStation 1 demo disc T-Rex.
Wee.
And he has 2 stages, so you fight when you fight him first, he is the PS1 version.
It's really
all
fucking hard.
Yeah. And then you beat him, and then he comes back, it's all like new graphics, it's like a fucking cyborg, shoots lasers out of his eyes and shit. Fucking awesome.
Really cool.
I love
That
that
was
game.
the best demo I've ever played.
Cannot wait to get the full game that they're doing.
Were they doing a full Astro game?
Yeah, in like it comes out in
that'd
like
be
2
cool.
weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, sweet.
And it's literally like from the engine they built on the demo. It's like, yeah, we're just going to make a longer version of that
Good.
with
I'm all
extra
for
bits.
it.
Like Astro does more
How
shit.
they
and I'm like,
utilise the controller in that game is brilliant.
yeah. So good. Cannot wait to get it. Right, final question. Oh, and we're tied up.
We are tied up.
Quite curious, because wasn't that last question 9?
No, it was 11.
Oh. Okay.
So now on question 12, which is the final question, which is worth exactly 1 point.
1 point. 1 point. Oh, 1 point between us.
Wasn't the worst Heather Small I've ever heard in my life, but
Right, listen to my words. Speaking of Spider-Man 2, what is the name of the MJ Venom?
Scream.
Correct.
Fuck you, Camp.
What, throw a little curveball in there. Get you all used to the first boss you fight.
Yeah.
No.
For a split second, I thought it was Shriek, but no, that's something else.
I was going to say Shriek,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest. Oh.
Hey. You know what? Let's have a victory one.
So this means Camp has scored a point on the Pooh Finger Shiteboard leaderboard,
I do.
bringing him in line with Mr Neal.
We're neck and neck again, sir.
To go along with my boss Bruce Springsteen theme, you could say it's a party in the USA.
That's Miley Cyrus.
I believe Bruce Springsteen also had something to do with that.
No, he sang Burn! But
Oh, this one.
alas, that's the one, yeah.
That's straight from the boss's
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
That sounded just like him then. Unfortunately, I've won.
Or have
So
you?
you guys are playing for number 2 spot. And who is the ultimate loser of the Pooh Finger crew?
Well, the funny thing is, though, because all of us talk of Pooh, number 2 is also Pooh.
Yeah.
So therefore, number 2 is number 1. So ideally, you want to aim for the number 2 spot.
What?
You are number 6. I'm not a number, I'm a free man.
I don't understand what's going on right now. I'm really confused.
I'm just quitting the prisoner, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, I understand. I get your reference. But I don't know how Camp's made number 2 number 1. How he made that leap. Because it's Pooh.
Because we talk about Pooh so much.
Pooh's the best. No,
Yeah.
well, no.
And number 2 is a
We'll
Pooh
stick
reference.
to regular human logical numbers. So number 2 is second
Easy enough
best.
to understand.
Number 3 is Pooh.
Yeah, what we got next
Yes.
week? We got Nub Hub next week.
Yeah, join us next week for a Nub Hub.
No.
Play along at home.
Yeah, play along at home. If you want to find out the topic of next week's Nub Hub, stick around to the end.
Yes, you sons of guns.
Yeah.
It's nearly time to go and our semen has been spent. But we have still got time for a Wheel of Kontent.
Weirdly enough, I've been listening to Frankie Goes to Hollywood Relax quite a lot recently.
Of course you have. With
I
a
am.
finger in your bum. Hey, Cap.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh shit, I didn't realise you'd started, you fucker.
Hey, Cap. Fucking hell. If I'd have thrown it by now, you'd have had fucking these keys in your eyeball. Hey, Cap.
Oh.
Catch. Hey,
hell.
fucking hell.
Almost hit me in the eyeball, man.
Almost took us past midnight.
Clunk.
Let's head down there. Aha! Back once again with the Renegade Master.
Aha. K4 content.
What?
Let's carry on with your Renegade Master song.
There's more to it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just that bit.
As you can see over in our treasure trove of shit, we have Donkey Kong, the arcade machine.
Classic.
One of the greatest bosses of all time that didn't get mentioned, but probably get mentioned now.
Like I just said.
It only takes old 50p's though.
The big chunky guys.
Yeah, and I've not got any.
No, me neither.
So I've not been able to play it.
Oh.
Can't you got any old 50p's?
Nah, not anymore. Most them all down.
Fuck that off then. Let's go stand on the rag.
Squelch.
Squelch. Oh my days! That is a final boss of a Pooh Finger penis if ever I saw one.
So it is.
Riding atop the Wheel of Kontent this evening. Bombastic bagman letting it fly loose. Dripping its semen as selection all over those glorious glistening tiles that adorn the board. It's just magnificent, isn't it?
It is.
'Cause every time I
It is
see
a
it-
thing of beauty.
That big veiny, throbbing, 3D printed cock. Anyway,
I've got a question.
yeah?
Why is Bombastic Bagman's penis 3D printed while the rest of him is not?
That's a mystery.
Is it a
Yeah.
prosthetic?
It's a detachable penis, yes.
That's a good song, that.
Detachable penis.
Nice. So glad you knew what that was.
I watched Nevermind the Buzzcocks back in the day. with Mark Lamar. That's
Weird-
where I know it from.
Weirdly enough, I got it off Beavis and Butthead. But also, yeah.
Well, what the fuck are we on about?
Tangent.
Spin that motherfucking wheel count.
Spider-Man DLC.
Uh-huh.
Oh. So, I was hoping it was going to land on the more major Spider-Man topics we've got up there. But as we all know, all the Spider-Man games have fantastic bosses in them.
They do.
Some not so fantastic bosses. What's your favourite from the Spider-Man DLCs, though, if you've played them?
I think I only played the Black Cat one.
So that was up against...
I can't remember.
Because she was saying that they'd kidnapped her son that could possibly be Peter's. She was twisting his mind.
I honestly can't remember it.
All three of them are basically part of one big storyline anyway.
Yeah.
But you're right, Black
Oh,
Cat
the
mainly
Hammerhead ones,
appears-
aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Hammerhead will be the final boss for them ones.
Yeah, where he gets like his tech suit and stuff like that.
Yeah, when
All
he
that
becomes
jazz.
a cyborg and he's just a head on a machine.
Pretty much.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a cool boss. He was fucking solid, though.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Well, one that annoyed me, as opposed to was my favourite, was Screwball. Her challenges. Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
She's
Was,
not DLC, though.
She is. She's in that DLC.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
okay.
need to
Oh, then
complete-
appears in Miles afterwards.
Yes.
Right, gotcha.
And yeah, you need to complete all her challenges in that one before you
Yeah.
get a thing.
She is an annoying boss. It is a fun chasing her down, though.
Yeah, I didn't mind that part.
Yeah, I
thought that
quite
bit was
like
good.
getting her.
I can't remember the boss fight though.
No, I can't
It's been a
remember.
very long time since I played the
Yeah,
DLC.
so we don't play it every day like Camp does.
No.
I don't. I play Spider-Man 2. Which is much superior to Spider-Man.
What do you reckon the DLC will be for Spider-Man 2?
There's got to be some sort of carnage thing, I'm sure.
See,
No, I think Venom's going to be standalone. Haven't they confirmed it's going to be a standalone Venom?
I don't know, I didn't look at the leaks.
No carnage.
I
No, it's a
thought
Venom standalone game, so
I
you
think,
play
you know,
Venom, but it'll be against
I'm
Carnage.
expecting them to do like a 2.5 like they did with Miles.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting Carnage to be the main one of that. I wonder if it'll be Chameleon
Yeah. Yeah.
as a
Could
DLC.
But it could be Silk, because they introduce her briefly at the very end to Miles. So
I'd say-
that could be the DLC.
I'd say that would be 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And possibly having some Venom adventures in the way, because they've already got the symbiote build, haven't they?
Yeah.
That they'll try and utilise.
Maybe Spider-Man 3 will be more multiverse sort of type shit. So you got all different Spider-Men.
I hope they put that multiplayer in Spider-Man 2
Yeah.
as a DLC, because if they must have been working on it.
Yeah, they were.
And seeing the fan adoration for it,
Yeah.
like, why haven't you done it?
I can't believe they sacked off because they're like, we didn't think anybody would want it.
Yeah, surely they've got to listen to that feedback and go, "Do you know what, let's carry on making it."
Yeah.
And they can make money off it. People will buy it.
Yeah.
Do it.
But no, that sounds like a great idea. I can't believe they've chose not to follow it.
I know.
Like, they're just literally turning money away.
Yeah. Can you imagine us three? We'll pick our own
Yeah.
spider guys and just fucking fly through the city.
That's what I was
Awesome.
saying. But like, Spider-Man 3 more multiversal, we got different Spider-Man for all
Yeah.
different tiers and stuff like that. That's when you get your multiplayer.
Because they did tease the Spider-Verse, didn't they?
Spider-Verse, that's what I meant, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the bar through the wall,
Yeah.
through the portal.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was in the Spider-Verse animation style, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, that was cool.
But for the DLC for Spider-Man 2, they might also bring back, like, Shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the more lower villains that you fought earlier on.
But boost him up like they did
Yeah.
with Hammerhead, like give him some super tech,
Yeah.
maybe some Oscorp tech.
Yeah. It's quite tricky because they've killed off a lot of the characters, haven't they? A lot of the villains.
Yeah, they did a good job of culling them with
Yeah.
old Craven.
There actually isn't that many left. Of like the main ones you'd want to see.
They could bring back copycats, like you could have a Red Vulture, because you do
Yeah.
fight a Red Vulture simulation, don't you? so you can have the Red Vulture in it.
Yeah, because there's always different versions, isn't there? There's like 2 Scorpions, isn't there? Like someone else's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Gargan was first. And,
Yeah.
I can't remember a second. Yeah.
Or maybe they're bringing a guy from the animated series, like Smythe.
Ooh, Alistair Smythe. Deep cuts.
Somebody watched the cartoons.
Oh, of course I did. That was my jam.
Yeah,
Saturday morning, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was so good.
Spider-Man and X-Men.
Still holds up today. I watched it this
yeah.
year. And it's good. It's pretty interesting because the cameos are like the old designs of the Marvel heroes.
Yeah.
So like when Blade turns up on his motorbike, but it's like Disco Blade. It's like fucking afro and like, it's like that's not Wesley Snipes.
Luke Cage, but with a silver headband sort of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Big yellow shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Man's in the big like comically big armor and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we could talk about that Spider-Man all day. Let's spin that motherfucking wheel cam. Highest rated, best bosses of all time. Let's see what the internet has to say.
So from thegamer.com.
Gamer. You say, "Ma."
I've got a list here where
Oh, they've not numbered them. Why would you not number them?
I've got a list here where Mike Tyson appears in it twice, both as himself and as one on Punch Out.
Game Rant has a listed one.
Yeah, there we go. Gay rants.
I've gone too far.
I'm so childish.
So top 3.
Got him.
Yeah.
So number 3 is Sin from Final Fantasy X.
Never played it.
I didn't get that far because that game's fucking huge. I played it for like 60 hours and I was about 40% through, so
Fuck that
suck
noise.
that off. Number 2 is the Riftworm from Gears of War 2. It's
Never
like a giant
played it.
fucking tentacle thing.
Played it, but I can't remember it.
And number 1, I've never heard of this, is Gongan Wizen from Asura's Wrath.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Never played it.
No, same here.
Never heard of that.
Nope.
That's a shit list.
Proper shit list.
Let's watch Mojo's top 10.
Oh, yeah.
So they've scoured Reddit. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
What's
So-
Mojo? More like watch Reddit.
This is better. Number 3, Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid. It's
Aha.
a really good boss,
Never
very
played it.
innovative. That's the one you got to change the controller port.
Yeah, I've never played. I didn't get that far.
Number 2,
That was poo.
Boss free.
Yep.
Mr. Freeze from Batman Arkham City. That was a great
Yeah,
boss.
that was a really good one. That was tricky, that one.
And then number 1 was Avion, the 5th Colossus from Shadow of the Colossus.
Ooh, never played it.
Have
But-
played
but
it.
want
Don't
to
remember
play
that
it.
one. Yeah.
Can't remember what that one was.
It's one of the,
No, it doesn't describe it.
it's one of the big
Okay.
things.
It is one of the big things, but they're all like, one's like a giant cow, the other one's like a giant something else. So I didn't know if it'd have the
Giant
description.
ape or something.
Like, oh, it's like
Giant
a, yeah.
penis. Giant,
But
massive rock penis.
I'd say that's a better list.
It's like Ludo from Never Ending Story.
Smells bad.
No, not Ludo. Rock Biter.
Labyrinth. That is Ludo.
Yeah, that's right.
Give it a spin.
Yeah, it's been that shit. Stop knocking the table, man.
Spider-Man
Absolutely
1.
over.
Spider-Man 1. Who's your favourite boss in Spider-Man 1?
My favourite one was when you had to fight the Sinister Six
That was really
on
cool.
the raft,
Yeah.
and they just kicked the fuck out of you.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was so cool because you'd like get the upper hand on one villain, and then like another one would swoop in and fucking take you out. And
Yeah,
That
we
was-
have to change
yeah.
up your tactics.
yeah,
The graphics in that game as well are just top drawer.
yeah,
Yeah.
Amazing. And then, like, and it's in the rain as well, so you're really
Yeah.
wet.
very wet.
Like, really wet.
It's like Japanese food, according to Wayne.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh yeah, that is a cool fight. I really like one-on-one Doc Ock fight.
Yeah,
That was fun. Where you're on the top of that building, you swing around the poles and
yeah,
shit.
that was good.
That was fun. You gotta swing the objects back at him with your webs.
Yeah.
That was some cool shit.
I'm trying to remember the other fights. Who were the other villains in that?
Shocker.
Kingpin.
Yeah. Electro.
Do you fight Rhino at one point? Because you lock him in the raft.
Yeah, but you don't really fight him. You just got to kind of escape him, haven't you? There's like a 2-on-1, isn't it? Vulture and Electro.
Oh, yeah.
You got to
yeah,
fight
that
both.
one's good. The tag team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a fun one. He's swinging through the power plant. They're all really good.
I'm going to say that fight, because that was a bit unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Spin that shit then, Cap. Fuck's sake, man. Stop knocking the tape.
I can't help it. I need to reach over to get the fucking thing.
Recurring bosses.
Dr. Robotnik.
I was just going to say Dr. Robotnik. That's why I wrote it on there, you dickhead. Dr. Robotnik.
Not Dr. Eggman for starters.
Yeah, fuck that off. It's not Eggman, it's Robotnik all
and he's
the
always
way.
got a new machine that he comes floating in on.
Yeah. That first time he comes in on Emerald City, is it? There's like,
The little wrecking ball thing.
Yeah, you got to jump over the ball.
Yeah.
That was mint. I like the one. Is it on? I think it's Sonic 2. I think it's the casino world where the end boss, you like go down, then you have to beat him in a game of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. The little Tetris thing. So that was quite interesting.
I'm not very good at Sonic either. I've never been any good at video games.
I'm good at
all
Mario,
honesty.
but I'm really shit at Sonic.
So I'm quite decent at Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love Sonic. Bowser's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
How he pops up all the
Bowser.
time. But another good one that you guys wouldn't have played is the Stranger in God of War,
Ooh.
who turned out to be Boulder, Thor's brother. Because he is like invincible and he can't feel pain.
Is that the one that you're fighting at the beginning?
Yeah, so you fight him at the beginning.
Forest?
Yeah, he just like comes out of
yeah.
nowhere and you just start absolutely kicking shit out of each other.
Throwing each other through trees and
Yeah.
stuff. And
then he comes back in the middle, then you find out who he is. Oh, sorry everyone at home. You find out who he is, and you're like, fuck, it's Boulder, and Freya's like, that's my son, man. And you still kick fuck out of each other. And then he kidnaps the kids, and you're like, fucking up in that. Yeah, boy. Kidnaps Atreus. So you go back to your house, and you pull out the Blades of Chaos. You know fucking shit's going down. So you got Thor's axe, basically, because you can pull it back to you. And you got the Blades of Chaos, and you go fuck him up again. And spoiler alert, do you want me to spoil it?
Yeah, spoil away.
Yeah, you kill him at the end.
Cool.
In front of his mum.
Nice.
Freya's like, no, it's my boy, like, give him another chance. And he's like, no, snap, and just rip his head off.
Yes.
Yeah, and then she's very mad at you after that.
Well. What's she going to do?
Yeah. But no, that's a really good, he's a good recurring boss.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Trying to think of other bosses that you've come across throughout a game.
Depending on which version of the game you play, I'd say Wesker from the Resident Evil series. Because he's actually kind of cool. He's like the suave sort of sunglasses wearing, secret agent motherfucker type thing.
Yeah, but then they make him
umbrella.
weird though, don't they? The later
But,
ones.
yeah, but make him into a weird one, and it's like, I don't know. So yeah.
Fuck Resident Evil shit. Not playing that bollocks. Dutch is a good one. Yeah, because he's good in Red Dead Redemption 1 as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just always outnumbered, yeah. So you can't really fight him until you can. Yeah.
No, I can't think of any more.
Spin the wheel then, Cat.
Hey, honourable mentions.
Honourable mentions. Dr. Robotnik.
Dr. Robotnik. So my other ones that I had was Mr. Freeze from Arkham City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a cool fight because he was proper menacing. Like, if he got you, you were fucked.
Yeah.
And you had to change your tactic every time because he'd learn.
Yeah.
So you have to constantly keep... Well, I say constantly. Like 4 times you have to change it up. But there was a little detail I didn't notice, but it got pointed out on the TikTok that he's got ice sculptures of Nora all throughout the level, and you can like throw batarangs to smash it when he gets really fucked off and like storms off to it. So I'm like, I never noticed that. There's that one. And another pick I want to shout out is Heimdall in God of War Ragnarok.
Not played that either.
That one's fucking... He's a really good boss fight because he's an absolute dickhead throughout.
Yeah.
Because it's not quite the Marvel gods that do it. It's the mythical, accurate ones. So they're all absolute dickheads.
Yeah.
And he's the massive dickhead of them all because he can see in the future. He knows what everyone's going to do. He knows everyone's intentions. And spoilers for God of War, boy is Loki. So he's allowed into Valhalla. And he a good portion of the game you're in there with like Odin and stuff, and Heimdall's just following you around like just causing shit. 'Cause he's like, I know you're going to betray us. Like you're going to go back to your dad and fuck you. And you do. But then you have to fight him. And because he knows what you're going to do, you have to be really unpredictable. And you got this like magical spear that just like randomly explodes.
All right.
So like you're fighting him and he's dodging all your moves, and then you get him with his spear a few times, and then like his arm blows off. And somebody just like magics new ones and shit, and you have to keep fighting him and like blowing his limbs off.
Wow.
It's brutal.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, God of War has really, really good boss fights.
Fair play.
Very good. Like the one with Thor's really good as well at the beginning. You have to fight Thor because he fucks you up big time, absolutely mullers you till you're dead, and then he just walks over to you like, oh fuck, gotta do that again. And it's like, you're not allowed to quit yet. Puts fucking Mjolnir on your chest and zaps you back to life.
Oh really?
Yeah, you have to fight him again. He just keeps killing you and zapping you back to life because he just wants to fuck you up even more.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
they're my
good.
honourable mentions.
Fair play.
You got any honourable mentions, Cal?
Yeah, I'll probably say, like as I said before, quite a few of them from Streets of Rage 2. They were all bastards, all of them. Just all in their varying forms. There's one that was quite literally just a rip-off of the Ultimate Warrior character. I would be as a prick, because all he did was run across the screen and clothesline you, and you couldn't do anything to stop him.
So I hated the Freddy Krueger guys.
Yeah.
With the knife hands, and they just fucking hop from side to side and just fuck you up.
Yeah, they were wankers. The two Pat Boys who used to run across the screen breathing fire, they can get to fuck.
Did you ever get to the last level where you have to do the gauntlet?
Yep, and that also put me off. But luckily it was on the lift, weren't it?
Yeah, so you're on a lift, and then every time you get to a new level, you have to fight two of the bosses again.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
It was so hard.
I never got to last levels of games as a kid. I just couldn't do it.
Do you remember there was a regular enemy that was like it was a lady but in it was like a sexy black outfit, basically.
Yeah, should have whipped.
Yeah, that's it. But when the boss was two women but in a red version of that character. And if I remember correctly, you know when like you can like suplex people with you can like give someone a German suplex. Yeah. That's not euphemism. But you can do that. But if you do it to the women, they backflip out of it. Yeah. I was so fucked off when that happened.
Yeah, because that suplex was such a good move.
It was. I used to love it. Yeah. It was so much fun. Just bosh, grab him, spin him, man. Bash! You know, German suplex.
Yeah.
So good.
Streets of Rage is so good.
Yeah. Not so much Streets of Rage 3.
Nah.
Spin a move?
Yeah, give it a spin.
Give it a spin.
Off topic.
Off topic. Anyone got off topic?
Well, seeing as we're not talking about Spider-Man. No, we've been talking about Spider-Man.
Oh, so I re-downloaded Hard Space Shipbreaker after reminding myself that it existed previously on a podcast, and it's fucking awesome. I love it so much. I'm doing it properly now. I think you'll love it, Mr Neal, because I played that Take Us to the Moon or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Take Me the Moon. And couldn't really get into it with I didn't really like the zero gravity.
No?
I thought I was missing something, and then I put that Hard Space Shipbreaker on. I was like, that's what it's missing. It's like the control you get, and like you upgrade your thrusters and stuff, and you're just like taking apart ship, and you got 3 different bins you can put the bits in, and it's like it takes about 40 minutes to an hour to completely break down a ship and put it in the right bits and get all the money. And you have like, because if you destroy things, because you got to like take engines apart and stuff, like you got to cut the right pieces and like turn off valves to stop the jet fuel going into the thing and blowing up and all that kind of stuff. It's just really fun. You got like tethers, so that like you got a grapple gun, so that you can like move shit around in your little space yard, and you can use a tether where you can just attach it to an object, and then say like attach it to like the furnace it's got to go into, and the tether will just fucking yank it like off and like into. But you got to cut it all away first. It's really really cool. Like, and I think you'll really enjoy it because if you like,
I do need to check it out.
The mechanics in that, fly me the moon, take me the moon, bring me the moon, bring me the horizon, whatever it is. If you like that, then this is like a step up on that, like controls wise. And but sometimes you can get really disorientated, but you can tell which way the bottom is because it's the Earth. You know, because you're above the Earth.
Okay.
And then you got the furnaces on either side, and then space.
That sounds scary. Space is scary.
Yeah, because you can like go off track and like you can run out of thruster fuel and stuff for your pack and all that kind of biznack. But you can like there's like a base hub that you can fly to and all that kind of stuff. But I've turned all that shit off. Otherwise, you're just going backwards and forwards, refilling oxygen and jet fuel. It's really tedious. So I've turned off having to refill anything. So I can just go in, just do the whole ship in one go. And it's so much better. You get well lost into it. Yeah, give it a go, everyone. Hard Space Shipbreaker.
I've checked that out. I've just downloaded again Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you uninstall it?
I uninstalled it because I got really fucked off with it. It's so hard. And it's such a time sink. So it's not suitable when you only get like 20 minutes a week to play games. But I thought, fuck it, I'll give it another go. Because I spoke to my brother-in-law, and the bit I got stuck on is like, yeah, you don't even need to do that. It's like, it comes up as like a main quest, but like, honestly, you don't get anything for it. You've already got better equipment than what you get. Like, it's just a waste of time because it's fucking solid. So I was like, I'll just skip that. So I've gone off doing some other bits. I turned the difficulty down as well to like the easiest. And it's still fucking solid.
Is it?
It's really hard. Yeah. I think the big problem is I think it wants you to use a lot of the magic characters.
Right.
I don't like playing as the magic characters. They're a bit boring.
Yeah.
And they're really tedious because they have like certain amount of times they can do the magic.
Right.
And it's really limited. So you might only be able to do a spell like 5 times before you got to rest. So you're constantly resting because you're always in fights and shit. It's like, it's boring. So yeah, I like the sword people. Yeah, but I'm giving that a go. But yeah, put it on the easiest. I'm still getting fucking mullered.
I started playing Mountain Blade 2. Bannerlords or something like that. It was really fucking hard. I did the tutorial. It was really fucking hard. It took me ages. And then I started the actual game and it was dog shit. I got stuck because it wouldn't spawn the thing that I was looking for. So I just fucking turned it off and installed it. I was like, I'm not playing this game. So I didn't even get to play like a proper battle or like fight an enemy or anything. It was just nonsense. Yeah.
Fair play.
Spin that fucking wheel cam. Oh, Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
I really enjoyed the Sandman at the beginning.
Yeah, that bit was
really
awesome.
good.
But I more enjoyed the Craven fight.
As Venom. Or as Spider.
Spidey.
I found that really hard.
When you black suit Spidey.
It was hard.
You had to keep webbing the bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fucking solid.
I didn't like how Craven could teleport. If he had like some sort of puff of smoke sort of thing, yeah, I believe
He didn't.
that.
He was really fast, man. He went, phew.
Yeah, but it looked more like a teleport the way it was just animated.
Nah. It was phew, really fast. Couldn't see him, man. He was like a cat. He's got the cat powers.
Fair play. Yeah, it was pretty decent, but I don't know. I feel
Miles
like
versus Peter fight was pretty cool.
That
yeah,
was pretty
that was good.
Yeah.
Harry. I don't know.
Yeah.
My fucking brain farts.
The Venom fight was okay at the end.
Yeah, when he's... Yeah.
Yeah, I think up until he got to like King in Black sort of stage, where he got the wings and stuff.
That was cool.
Yeah, I
It was-
like
That was
that.
cool as flip, man.
It was cool, but I don't think it needed it. Just
It didn't need it at all, but it did it. And it was fucking cool. Oh, yeah!
Oh no!
Disaster.
Fuck. I put my back out. Oh, well, I suppose that's it then. Well, that was some fun content.
Yeah.
Lots of content.
Let's see what the content elves leave us next week. See you in a bit.
Take some extra stairs.
I went up to level 2.
Oh, I'll just lock up then.
Yeah, do so, please.
Clunk.
Silvu Plat.
There you go.
Reconvene next week.
Let's do it.
It is time to go, and I hope you had some fun. Were you listening with your finger up your bum? So there you have it, another mighty fine episode of the Pooh Finger Podcast. There we go, we're talking about bosses and shit, guys. That was fun.
Final bosses.
Yeah, not just bosses, but final bosses. We found out what the greatest was. All that kind of stuff. But next week, it's my turn to pick the topic. And I'm going to be picking Star Wars Black Series action figures. Yes, that's right. Incredibly specific. Very, very niche. But I don't give a fuck, because I love my action figures, and we're going to talk about them.
Fair
So
enough.
fuck are yours.
Okay.
Cockadoo.
Oh, don't start us again.
Wet.
So, if you yourselves collect Star Wars action figures, like the nerd that I am, what's your favourite? Let us know. Where can they let us know, Cam?
Make send us an email. poofingerpodcast@gmail.com.
Nice. What if they want to follow us on all the socials and that?
Just search at poofingerpod
Indeed.
on pretty much any other platform.
Yes.
Catch us on the YouTubes.
Yes.
Yeah. Season
full,
1 is
full
it?
season 1 on there.
Season 1 is out there.
They're in playlists.
Yeah, check them out. New episodes every Friday. Soon to be episode 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell all your friends.
Like beacons.
Play along at home.
That as well.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day.